Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bite of Whiskey with the start of Greedfall, a kind of colonial fantasy RPG thing that is supposed to fill the hole of all the BioWare RPGs. We're gonna see if that holds true and if it can kind of pique our interest. It recently went on Game Pass, so if you haven't given it a shot, you are a fan of those BioWare style RPGs, maybe pick it up, give it a test. We are going to go to new game. We are going new game. Nude game.
I don't think I want you to
Nude game. Okay, anyway. And we are going to play on hard. A hard nude game. Haha. Haha. This is going to be demonetized already, but I don't have enough subs for that. Okay, so painting.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
I can't, I'm short.
Like this?
Yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Oh, this is going to be how we create our character. Okay, do we want to be a man or a woman? Okay, real test, facial hair. Can have a pretty good beard. We typically go man, so we'll play woman this time. That should be interesting enough. Alright, that kind of looks... I guess we'll roll with that. Next step. Alright, warrior. Melee. Technical. Controlling the battlefield. Or magic. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna go warrior. We're gonna be the kinky. Firearms. Oh, we are gonna go full musketeer. We'll put our first point into strength. Next step. Oh yeah. Vigor, craftsmanship, intuition, lockpicking, science. We're gonna be a charming musketeer.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He
So our
should go and
cousin
inform the
is
ambassadors
trouble.
of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Absolute trouble.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her
Nope.
Highness
Bye.
respectfully requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Okay, so we don't like boring, stuffy things, apparently.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come.
I like his
My
hat.
royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight
Yeah,
with
let's
honor.
see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we could just kick people. Oh, oh. Alright, we're gonna prove to Kurt that we can fight. Alright. Lock on. Oh, there's a parry. Oof. Tab space. Tacticals pause. We'll pause the game allowed to choose your next action. Oh man, he is a chonker. Okay, so parrying's pretty intuitive.
Well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Yeah, we'll go through one more
A
time.
little last-minute training couldn't hurt.
On the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the
No,
contrary,
we'll be happy.
I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Colonial are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay, is this leaving? No, that's our mother.
What is
Okay.
this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
So I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Like,
You
she's
remind me
obviously
so much
suffering
of your father.
from some very, very
He
serious
misses him so.
disease. And it looks like we may
Today's
have
the
it
big
too
day,
by the mark
isn't
on
it?
our cheek.
Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people.
So what's the
Come now.
disease?
It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Okay, so mom's gonna die. There's a disease inflicting our entire country, wherever that is. And our cousin seems to be a bit of a drunk. Oh, and we've got a great hat.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
I doubt it.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go be... Yep. Kurt is on the team. It looks like we're coming up on... Oh, yeah, things are not good here. Things are not good here.
To my help, and death to the others! They broke your armor! Be careful!
Oh! Well, I did say I was playing on hard.
To my help, and death to the others! They broke your armor! Be careful!
Oh, already about to die.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Alright.
They broke your armor! Be careful!
Oh, I didn't see. There we go. Got him. Hey! Second and a half times a charm? Right around the corner here. There it is. Let's go ahead and head in.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
I figured he was blowing
Very
smoke up
well.
our ass.
A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time.
That's usually a good
For
thing.
according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
Okay, so there's two nations.
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands.
Sounds...
The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Okay, Tirfredi.
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet?
Of course.
Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
So, colonial parallels aside, right? I have a couple complaints about this group. First, they want us to police what they call heretics on our lands, right? For them. And don't like the fact that we allow, the country that we're a part of allows more religious freedom. That I'm,
How goes...
Yep, good chat, bye-bye. Alright, next. We're supposed to meet the Bridge Alliance. I don't know if we can go straight to it. Good lord. This place looks like... Oh! I see loot. Yeah, I'd say our country looks like it's got its own damn problems. And we need to focus on that rather than focus on fixing the our allies' problems. Thank you for everything.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations.
That's right, I'm a beast.
Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought...
That we would solve something for
then,
you.
That is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do
Elrix?
people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what
Well,
I
at
can
least they do
but
that.
Make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. and I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
We're gonna go ahead and follow that, take care of that first, because at least on surface, this guy is respecting our country's laws. He's not like, you allow heretics, screw you. He's just kind of like, yeah, we respect your laws. It's all good. But he's doing bad things to us, and we would appreciate you taking care of that. So we'll at least take a look.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
Unless it is
Toothache,
like...
stomach ailment,
Oh.
and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor.
Sure.
I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malicor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malicor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now.
Man,
There won't be
before
enough
the
for
days of the
everyone.
internet and people being
There he
able to
is.
do product
He's our
research.
man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Well, let's see if that holds up.
Finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Drink it yourself.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition.
Can we punch him in the face?
If it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
There you go,
As a man of
sharp
science,
lady.
I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Oh, looks like it's around back. Huh. From the small, almost ineligible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols, but the complexity of some references. The author was a true alchemist and certainly very knowledgeable.
To my help, and death to the others!
Oh, Jesus, I can't see! That's a little bit cheaty. Oh,
Be careful!
come over here.
Move away! Things Things are about to get dicey.
Oh. Jebaited. Jebaited. Not fair. Oh, got me. Son of a bitch. Alright, as we're back here, I just want to point out something real quick. Like, Kurt is the master at arms, right? Kurt's the one that, has more combat experience. I'm the noble. I'm taking on 2. He's taking on 1. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer is always right.
To my help, and death to the others!
Oh. It's shift. It's shift to dodge. See? I've got to fight too. Dude, this is... The camera is getting in the way. The camera is really getting in the way. Let's focus on killing these guys before we even look around. Hi!
And death to the others!
Go after Kurt.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I'm gonna want more armor. Or more ammo. No! Got him. Got him. Got him. We look a little less noble.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
How?
He could have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
Because
the
you're greedy.
Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Alright, so you were a professor,
Dr.
right?
Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Alright, so why is he obsessed with you?
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons.
But
to find
you
a
were...
remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred.
So he says.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
It is.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
True.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I mean, arrest him.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
How unjust.
I mean, look, dude. You can't break the law because you don't like other people. Yeah, let's just go straight back.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hurry.
Yeah,
Governor
we're not your
Byrne
bitch.
will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Hey, we leveled up. I think I'm gonna put one. Let's put another point in firearms. I'm enjoying actually shooting people. Alright, so. Up here. And to the left.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Good lord. This disease is ravaging everything. Everything. I don't know if this is quite gonna fit old RPG or BioWare RPG yet. But it does feel kind of Inquisition-y. That may just be the setting though.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. Some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Okay.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have
Oh,
no
good
fear,
lord.
we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink.
And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him.
Is that... Well, let's go find Constantine. That's the most important bit. If I don't help the religious zealots, I'm not gonna be too offended myself. We need to find our drunkard of a cousin and... Ooh, loot! Loot! Loot, 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 loot. Gimme. Take everything. Oi, hey, are you part of the royal family? Yes. How do you maintain your riches? I steal everything. Everything. Alright, bartender.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
My cousin.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry.
Good God.
Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
What I feel like my cousin is
A good
trouble.
half of my furniture was...
Yep. Here you go.
To cover your expenses.
Excellent. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Cousin can wait. Cousin can wait. We're going on a side quest. Why? Because I didn't learn my lesson from Wasteland 2.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Ask about other merchants.
Why don't we go solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately.
The whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You
certainly
were demanding
does.
a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Alright, we got a 75% chance.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
Don't matter.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
The quartermaster can wait. We've got to figure out the not prison situation. Okay. Well, since it's a starting area, there should be... some kind of... You know what? I have a better idea. That's about the heretics. It's Constantine. We do that, he'll probably let us in.
As you well know...
Have no fear. I will bring...
I'm still without news of my cabin.
About the cabin boy, when did you see him the last time?
Boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all.
Okay, and does he have any acquaintances?
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Okay, who are his close friends?
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Alright, that's it.
Be back soon, Captain.
We got some leads. We'll help him out. He should give us access to the knot area.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Okay. What do you
Were
know?
a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why
now,
didn't
now
you
did
intervene?
he actually poof?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Okay. Was he
Did
drunk?
Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Or trouble?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Okay, what can you tell me about the kidnappers?
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there.
Well, we talked to him. Seems the boy was kidnapped. If he's telling the truth, let's get in the tavern.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who has gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about him? As far as the last
When
time you
did you
saw
last
him,
see
probably
him?
that night at the
2
bar.
days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
All right, where does he come and go?
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
What about his friends?
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you
Enemies?
think he could have made
No
himself
one.
any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
All right, well, that's...
Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something is...
Little bit. I have 2 new clients that want to go to Al-Sad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them onto a ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove patient and discreet. I will hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbor office, where the Inquisitors never dare to enter.
Right here.
Oh, that was me. Okay, well, let's go see if the witnesses have anything. Kinda Batman. Hey, we're back.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I am
Okay,
looking for
did
a
you hear
Naut,
about the kidnapping?
a young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
I need to be off.
No,
Farewell.
because you're not
Goodbye.
being helpful.
How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
All right,
Tell
what
me
happened?
what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Okay, what do you know about this
Who
rich
was
man?
the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This
Okay,
man is
so it
completely
sounds
owned
like-
by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Who knows? Alright. Well, we're right here, so let's go ahead and tell these folks, wrap this quest up, maybe get to level 3?
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Of
Blast
course
me,
not.
I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter,
Well,
please.
I hope she can actually, you know, help. I would hope she'd be able to be helpful at the very least.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It
Maybe.
concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Okay, well, what about the
I'm very
altercation?
surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Yeah. How did you find your son?
Your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Why wouldn't you just talk to him?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... it sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I don't know. None of it sounds legit. Okay, let's talk about Madame Fontaine.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
How about
I
merchandise?
have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
We'll figure it out.
We're going to...
Back to this house. Several meals and bring them to the warehouses we own on the canal. Food for everyone and be discreet.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek? Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Can we remain discreet? Is it possible to remain discreet? I don't think so.
De Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Norts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Norts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Let's try and charm him.
You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well.
He doesn't know you.
Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Norts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
You kinda did it yourself, dude.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes.
Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
Okay, now that we found the boy back, can we, maybe be allowed into the knot area. It'd be pretty awesome if we could.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin.
Have no fear. I will...
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Now...
Be back soon, Captain.
Well... that didn't really help. So we have our cousin, Harbor Master's office, and the warehouse. But we need to disguise ourselves as knots. What? Storeroom. Sailor's coat. Nice. Alright, so we go to equipment, armor, sailor's coat. Equip. Now we should be able to freely just head through here. I think. Resolve all these issues, find our cousin, and be on the water.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Okay, so inform the porters. Well, let's clear the manifest first. Nobody in here?
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Okay. Believe that's done. Now we can inform the porters. They can load it into the warehouse.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
They're upstairs. Quick look for more loot.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which
They
you
look
are
like
referring
Puritans.
was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Okay, what was your research about?
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Okay, what about an
agreement? Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
We're not gonna get involved.
I don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition, but I cannot do much else to help you. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful and discreet, and you will survive.
Oh, thank you, my lady. You are a just woman. May the illuminated protect you.
Let's go ahead and head back to the embassy. Let them know that we couldn't find him.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
We are going to lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Yep.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light
they will
guide
protect you
de
from
Sade.
their lies. You have a wonderful mustache, but you're kind of a dick. Bye. Alright, with nothing else to do, let's go find the cousin.
You'll find all you need in our selection.
If you had any idea who I am,
Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Well, we may be out for a full-on confrontation. And you know what? That's okay. We kind of worked around some of the problems that we ran into. Keep going down the musketeer tree. Gotta go around, because we don't have the the alchemical skill to build bombs yet.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the monster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
You could. Or now hear me out. Or I could steal all of your stuff, I'm able to. Free him, and we kill you on the way out. That's a possibility, too.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Or horror.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't
I'm
spotted
actually
us.
okay with that.
We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
Now, I didn't see anyone in here. Like, no one. Absolutely no one. We can absolutely just leave. Yeah, it'd push us up a level, but we can just go. We can just go. No need to fight. We did everything we can. Time to head
Madam,
out.
Are you ready?
We should be able to...
permission to board the ship?
Certainly. Do you have any foul?
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect.
And there we go.
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need routes! We must contain it!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Okay.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Oh, that thing didn't even kill it. Okay. Ow! What the shit? That really hurt. Oh. Oh. Oh, Lord. Thanks, tooltip. Oh! Okay, yeah, that hurts a lot, dude. Oh! God, he hurts so much. Okay. Ah! Ah! Don't get up in his crotch. Shoot it! Ah! Ah! Bang, bitch! Ah! Shoot it in the butt! That works! I've got 3 rounds left on it. 2 rounds left. Ah! Oh, he got me. Oh! 12 rounds, huh? Just... Nope. Oh, oh, he got me. Oh, he got me good. Ow, 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 ow. We're almost dead. Ugh. Come on. Get up. Dodge. Ah. Big ass monster, man. Oh. God. Stop it. Spamming is bad. Spamming is bad. Oh. Okay. He's got no armor. There we go. Oh, he don't like that. Get up. Oh! My God. My God. Heal. Heal, you dumb bitch! Maybe I should dodge those. Come on. Go to throw again. Oh! Oh, that did not go well. All I could do was block. And again. Shit. Woo! Yeah, dodging works better. Oh. Oh! We have time. We have time. Just dodge. Hit. Hit. Dodge. It's a little janky. Get it! Killed our first boss. Yeah. That was kind of somber.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
With a little bit
I've never seen a
of
beast
reloading.
this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Okay, we got attributes. I'm gonna invest more into guns. Definitely. Definitely investing more into guns. Attributes. Melee combat. Spells. Magic power. Yep. Firearms. We're gonna be shooting a lot of things in this RPG. And I am going to guess that is it. But that boat ain't going nowhere, is it?
Madam, gentlemen. Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
I kind of agree. We only spent a little time here, but yeah. Seems like it's much more trouble than it's worth. Oh, we made it.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health!
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
You've been what?
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Well, he goes from
Don't
a
take
captain
offense,
to...
but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship.
Yeah, I was about
In any
to
case,
say.
here I am at your service for a while.
Alright, Vasco, you can be part of the team.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Alright, and this is where we're gonna leave things off for now. Again, this has been Greedfall. It is on Xbox Game Pass if you are interested. Let me know in the comments section below if you want to continue this series. If we end up going back to live streaming, it is one of the options to continue live streaming. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it. The combat's a little tricky. Clearly, I need to remember to actually lock on to enemies. That helps quite a bit, but it's proven to give a bit of a challenge on hard early on, which I am okay with. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Again, let me know if you want to continue this series. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.